turn to gold crying, my time is drawing near. I see my lady smile at me, inside I feel no fear. As she raises the scythe above her head, blood spills on the earth as I fall dead. In the other world I got her for all till she returns. Some songs come easy and some songs are really hard to write. They're almost painful to write. But all of them are your children, you know, and you can't have a favourite child, you know. You can have different experiences with the songs, and some songs last longer as far as I'm still playing them, you know, nearly 9 years later, and they're still excite me. Song of Arwen is one of them. You know, I still play that song. Ever since I wrote that song, I've opened almost every concert with that song, and even now it just makes me feel so high, you know. Merlin Am I is another song that when I wrote that, I could really feel the spirit of Merlin coming through, and I looked at the page afterwards and I just thought, where did that come from? You know, it was so easy to write that song, but because it was easy, I found that for a long time I couldn't play that without crying, because it's such a sad song. You know, that the central part, the poem of that song was written by the Merlin in the 6th century. It's attributed to him. And so when you tell his story and then in the middle there's his words, I mean, it's a very emotional thing, you know, and but it's so hard, you know. I don't like them any more than my others, but, you know, I have memories of them that are, you know, distinct, yeah, probably. The Anglesey Order of Druids, for instance, use the Cailleach's word from Samhain Eve in Welsh as an invocation during their Samhain ceremony. And I heard it sung the other day, and it's amazing to hear it sung in Welsh. I didn't even know they were singing the words until they said, "That's your song we're singing," you know. And I think really, once you write a song, you've given it to the world, haven't you? You know, and it's there. And if you know, I think it's amazing that other people use them in their rituals. It just feels a bit weird if I do for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, you know, it just feels a bit kind of, you know, yeah. guess this album's a bit different. It's a traditional folk album made up of traditional folk songs. I didn't write any of them. I did most of the arranging on it, but I didn't write any of them. And I think that it was a conscious decision to do this. And what I've done is I've looked for traditional folk songs that have spiritual themes. So people who have bought my albums before will still, you know, be able to say, oh, that's a Dave the Bard album. It's just that it's got, you know, it's slightly different because they're not my words. But, you know, the folk tradition was started by people who we have no idea who they are. You know, trad and anon, you know, traditional and anonymous are usually the two writers of folk songs. And we owe them so much, you know, these writers that, you know, and their songs that have come down the generations. It was just like, I need to record an album as an offering to them, you know, as to give something back for all that they've given me, you know. So that's the energy behind this one, really. And then, you know, after this one has been released and it's coming out in December, then I'm getting straight back to writing again, and you know, for the next, you know, Dave the Bard written album. But I'm, you know, very excited about this one. It's been harder to record this song than my own, because I've had to build a relationship with the song, you know. But a real joy too. It's been really good.